Welcome back, guys. So since the last video, I drove a few hours north, which is roughly 200 k's, to a little place called Stannage Bay. And this spot's quite nice. It was a little busy when I first pulled in, being it was a late Friday afternoon. But I managed to find myself a secluded little spot where I only had one other group camp for one night. Other than that, all to myself. How good's this? This tide comes all the way up here over top of these rocks. It is beautiful water, but I haven't been game enough to swim in it. Not just because of the rocks, but we are now in croc country. So I am kind of just staying away from the water a bit. So I haven't actually done much exploring in this area yet. So that's going to be first things first today is just go for a bit of a drive around and check out more of this area. We can get up on top of this hill here, so we're going to go for a drive up there, which is a nice little lookout. I went for a walk up there yesterday, and then we'll go check out the township and stuff over this way, which I think is where the main campground is, where probably a lot of the big caravans and stuff will be, which I haven't seen yet. Go for a drive? Come. We go for a drive. Up. Let's go. So you can stay down here on the edge of this beach, but that was full when I came in, so I went over this hill and I was just down here on this beach. So this is what I'd say is the main campground. I think it's called Endeavour Park, something like that. This does seem to be where most people are. We'll have a little look. There's like fire pits and stuff here, that's pretty good. Nice view. This is a good spot to pull up. If you can snag one of the front spots, you are pretty much right on the water, which is nice. And that's about it. Not really much else here, just a pristine little isolated getaway. Yes, Endeavour Park, that is what it is called. Lots of boats. Again, another fantastic spot if you got a boat. Sadly, I do not. Pretty sure this is even a bit of a pub, if you're so inclined. There is another small section of town further up. There's nothing to see there, it's just residential. So I won't bother showing you that. We're gonna hit the road and get out of here. I got something like 30-ish Ks of gravel. It's not the nicest. I don't think it's the worst. I mean, from reviews I've seen, people probably say it gets a lot worse. And then the rest of it is bitumen now, so I'm pretty sure they're working on it, because from what I've read, it used to just be all gravel, and now we've got a good 50, 60 Ks of bitumen and then 30, 40 Ks of gravel, I think. There's this big military training thing going on out here at the moment. I've seen a lot of military trucks and big Humvees and blokes standing around with guns on their side. So yeah, there's this big thing going on out here at the moment. So maybe that's got to do with why the road's a bit better. Maybe they graded it for the military troops that are out here, so they don't have to put up with such a bad road. One thing that might be worth noting if you come out to, where am I? Stannage Bay. Is that there's 20 bloody bins here that you can put your rubbish in. Which is fantastic, because my bin is full, and well, the people that camp near me left a heap of bloody rubbish on the beach after they left. I've got a whole carton here, there's a pump for a blow up mattress and stuff. There's no excuse. There's literally 20 bins right here that you can put your rubbish in. There's no excuse to leave any rubbish on the beach. Just pulled into the start of this area, and I don't even think I'm gonna... Can you stop going around me? I'm trying to untangle you. I don't even think I'm gonna bother continuing to look for another site. This point goes all the way around there for quite a while. As you can see, right here is already pretty busy. There's quite a few people along here already, so I imagine it probably keeps going like that all the way around. But I have no idea, because this spot's pretty nice. I'm not even gonna bother continuing. I'm sure it'll get even better as that tide comes up. Once we get to high tide, as long as that sun's still up then, it'll probably look even better, I reckon. So I decided to take Fro for a bit of a walk and kind of check the rest of this place out at the same time, I guess. So as you just seen over that way, that's where I came from, where I've ended up parking. We're going to go for a walk around this point and check out kind of the other sort of camp areas. This is one of them, right on the point. Nice big grass area, which is really nice. But it's all a rocky point. There's no beach or anything over here. Not yet anyway. Not on this point. What a stunning little camp this was. And those mangroves being all nice and green, the sun just coming up over top of the trees behind me here, just makes it so vibrant and beautiful, mate. What's crazy is the tides. The tides go so far out here. You would have seen a bit on the drone footage that there's a big bay there, and there ends up being pretty much just one channel in and out of the place because the tides go that far out that it just becomes a giant beach. Even just here you can see the water is way out there, and you know, throughout the night it's up here. As for today, I'm gonna make my way into Mackay, which is only about an hour and a half away, and then there I'm gonna restock and try and sort out a few things. So I don't think I'm gonna do any filming today. I think this is gonna be it. So I reckon we cut forward to tomorrow where I've got a few things planned. All right, so I've made my way up past Mackay now. Good little spot, Mackay. Pretty green at the moment. Got some nice lookouts on the beaches and stuff. Last night I pulled up at this little Riverside camp spot, surrounded by these mountains. These mountains are wicked around here. And we got a little river here, which have had fish going off all night and all morning. I don't know what all these ones jumping around right now are. Maybe like little mud skippers or something. Downside about this spot, I got absolutely annihilated by midges and mosquitoes. So that being said, it's time to get out of here because hopefully we got a pretty decent waterfall to have a look at today. I'm just not really too sure if it's going to be flowing or not. We are quite a way out of the wet season by now, so it might have dried up. I don't think there's been any significant rain recently. Fingers crossed though. Let's go. This is Cedar Creek Falls. Sadly, obviously no water flowing at the moment, though that lovely little pool at the bottom isn't looking that great for a swim, to be honest. We're going to see if we can climb to the top. I reckon we can. There's a bit of a track here. Alright, we're about halfway up. There's a little bit of water up here. You reckon you could jump off this? Surely. Surely when you got a good bit of water, people climb up here and jump off that. Yeah, let's climb up there. Let's go. Slowly. Jesus Christ. I can't go that fast. Well, now after climbing that, I am bloody hot. It's pretty humid today. As well, I kind of expect it to be from here on up, to be honest. It's going to start to get hot and humid the further north I get. Here, stay. Alright, so we're now in Ely Beach, and I wanted to take Freya for a swim at the beach because it's pretty warm. I wanted to take Freya for a swim at the off-lead dog beach. And you'd think, off-lead dog beach, yeah shit, maybe there'll be a few people with dogs. It's 1:30 on a Tuesday. No, Wednesday. It's Wednesday today. It is absolutely packed, and not even people with dogs. I didn't see one dog on the beach, but there's a bloody lot of people there suntanning or whatever. And now it is a dog beach, so I could just let Freya run wild on there. It's an off-lead dog beach. But I don't know if I want to be that guy. I know she'll be annoying as shit. She'll run up to every single person that's laying there, cover them in sand, and be an absolute nuisance. So I think we're going to have to skip out on the beach, sadly. I see why they're all there. It's a lovely beach. We're walking up to the other end of it now, and see if there's any free space down this end, but I don't think there's going to be. Come on, pup. Sadly, we're going to give that a miss. I'm not going to be that guy that lets crazy dogs just run around and annoy people. Oh, I guess we'll go find something else to do. Alright guys, I'm sitting here currently editing this video and I realised I completely forgot to do an outro for it. I guess I just got a bit distracted trying to organise a few things, which you will see in the next video. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.